we've had a few questions on this test, ideas questions, where they're kind of trying to catch us being lazy. And again, we have an instruction, and we need to follow that instruction. So follow instructions, and sets up the examples, plural, that follow, right? So if we do that, this should be an easy question. Now, one complication, and you can kind of see it here, is that there's a page break. And so it's very tempting to just look at, okay, it's 42, let's see what happens after that. One portrait, the Hermitage Court Chamber Herald Cat, and just kind of stop, right, and not flip that page. But the instructions say, please flip the page. Take them at their word. Do what they say, right? So what about this cat? Okay, it's aristocratic. Let's use a highlighter. It's aristocratic. It's stately. There's royal court dress. It's wise, thoughtful. It's mimicking a royal advisor. Formal court poses. And okay, that's enough. That's all the nice adjectives that we get. But they all have a theme. Right, so here is where a kind of a dumb summary helps us, right? There's royalty involved, right? So stateliness. So which choice has to do with that? Well, choice A says we're presenting the cats as noble individuals worthy of respect. That matches with the examples. They're noble, royal, and respect, right? It's very positive, wise, thoughtful, right? They're trusted advisors. So there's a lot of positive adjectives in here as well. So that seems very obviously correct to me. But it's also kind of stupid if you think about it, and I know that that's why people don't end up picking it, is it's just such an absurd thing to say that they just like can't register in their brains that that's correct, right? I mean, they're cats that we're dressing up for pictures and making them look like nobles. Like, it's so stupid. But that's okay. Our job is not to write a coherent paragraph. It's to write the one that we're told to write, the one we're instructed to write. So that's what they want. That's what we're going to give them. But let's look at the other choices, right? The unique characteristics of each cat. Well, that's not really what they said, right? I mean, they might have unique characteristics, but they specified in that paragraph what those unique characteristics were. They had to do with royalty and nobility and being trusted and respected. So this is not doing enough. This is not stating what the examples make clear is the point, right? So you got to give me more than this in order to answer the question and follow the instructions. Commenting on the absurdity of dressing up cats in royal robes. So here is where, I might choose that if I were just writing my own description of the cats because it's ridiculous, but that is not my instruction. And so my own personal feelings about how stupid this museum is have to be set aside. Because even though I hate cats and want nothing to do with them, this whole passage is about cats and how great they are. So I have to stick to the passage. And D, indicating the cats were very talented mouse catchers. Well, we did talk about in the passage the mouse catching. They probably were, but that's not what the examples are of, right? The examples don't show pictures of them catching mice. They show pictures of them wearing, like, robes because it's stupid. So none of these match our instructions. And so we end up picking this very weird piece of information, but it matches what we're given in the passage. The rest of the passage is also very weird pieces of information. So follow instructions. Don't let your own views come in here, okay? As you can see, I very adamantly hate cats, and there you go. Didn't matter. I still got the question right. I put that aside for the sake of my SAT score.